In this episode, we leave the Innes National Park, come all the way into Adelaide, not that way, back this way, and then up into the Barossa Valley, which I have no idea where it is.
Totally stuffed the map up. Sorry, Sarah.
Oh my god. Welcome back to another episode. Today we are in the beautiful Barossa Valley, and today we're going to show you through all of the most beautiful and iconic wineries in the area. So we're starting here at Seppeltsfield, one of the most iconic roads in Australia. It's covered in palm trees.
Yeah, these palms were planted way back in the day, and it was a token of appreciation for the Seppeltsfield workers. So to show the appreciation, they would all get a palm tree each, representing each worker that worked here. So there's so many palm trees in the area, and there's so much history in the area. So I'm from Margaret River, the other wine region in WA. I can tell you that the Barossa Valley is twofold in history, and it's twice as old as the wineries in any part of Australia. So
it's just very different.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a beautiful day today. We're going to show you around. We did a wine tour the other day. We're going to throw in snippets of that. I'll let you know which wine that we bought personally. Let's get into today.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. The limit of love is endless, I know. Just do what you want with me. Yeah, I want it all. Could care less the cost. I give you my everything. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium.
So we've just come down to the first winery, which is Seppeltsfield. We actually came here on the wine tour and tasted some of the wines. It's a beautiful winery, and there's a rich heritage in this area. So Joseph and Joanna Seppelt came and established this winery in 1850. So that's a long bloody time ago. They purchased a whole heap of land. They paid, I think, £1 per acre, which is dirt cheap. If you could get them prices these days, you'd be doing all right. But yeah, it's a beautiful yard here, and the winery is one of the biggest in the region. So we thought we'd come through, show you guys the area and why we loved it on the wine tour. So let's go have a look at the yard.
Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside. Still got your lips on paper in the trash now. I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I fear. It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Oh, Emily.
This is the Seppel family's mausoleum. So back in the day, people were actually entombed here, not buried like we are now. And you had to be a direct descendant of the Seppel family to be able to be entombed here. So it's a pretty cool bit of history. Yeah.
When did the magic start for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I fear. It will kill me when you leave and close my door.
We're at the Chateau Tanundra, and it's a bit of a mouthful to say, but this is probably one of the most historic buildings in the Barossa Valley, and it's still used today. So this building here is pretty much how it was back in the day. It was built in the 1890s, and at one stage the Foster's Group actually bought them out, which is a going thing back in the day. The Foster's Group sort of bought everyone out. They've sold off parts of it, and now it's been bought by someone else, and it's still run and produces wine to this very day. So even the cobblestones on the driveway on the drive in are still the original cobblestones they had here back in the 1890s, and it just honestly feels like you look around, this place is like still trying to tell you a story. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, what a spot. The gardens, I reckon it'd be a full-time job for about 10 people just to look after the gardens around these places. It's absolutely phenomenal. So not only is the Barossa Valley good for its wine, but for us it's also super interesting, the history behind all the wineries. And when you compare Margaret River region for wine regions to the Barossa is a lot older than the Margaret River wine region, and you can tell just walking around here, it's absolutely stunning.
Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I fear. It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Oh, Emily.
So as I said before, these are the original cobblestones, and back in the day this is actually how they used to make their roads. So back in the day there wasn't, you know, leaf suspension, there wasn't even spring suspension, there was literally nothing at all. They had horse and cart, and you could imagine how bloody bumpy it would have been on this road. It would have been bloody up and down. You wouldn't want to have false teeth. They would have ended up on the deck before you know it. So super cool to see the OG roads, and yeah.
Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic start?
So before they started growing wine in the region, when the original settlers came, they wanted to grow tobacco here because obviously there was a lot more money in tobacco than there was in wine, and it was a lot shorter process as well. But they then found out that the soil and the growing climate wasn't ideal for tobacco. It was too wet and moist for tobacco to grow, and that's when the first grapes got planted, and that's when they discovered the slightly undulating surface and the really good bloody growing conditions is why wine grows so good here. So anyway, we're going to keep moving on. I think we're going to go back into Adelaide now. We've tried some wines, we bought some, so we did buy a bottle of wine and a bit of Pinot, which isn't a massive grape around here. It's mainly in the Margaret River, but we found a bottle of Barossa Pinot, so we've bought that one, and that's actually from Peter Lehman, and that's another story altogether we'd tell you another time. Anyway, I'll probably enjoy that on a spaghetti bulk. I don't drink too much wine, and neither does Sarah, so anyway, yeah, we'll head into Adelaide now and we'll check into the caravan park. G'day legends, so it's a new day today. We finished up in the Barossa Valley yesterday. We forgot to tell you who that we chose to do the wine tour with, so we went with Barossa Cruisin', and it's Mark who takes it. It's a one-man band, little local business up in the Barossa Valley, and he is an absolute cracker bloke, as true blue as they get, Ridgy Didge. So if you go see him and tell him that Keelan and Sarah sent you, he will look after you, and he's a cracker bloke. You'll have a sick day with Mark, and he's super flexible too, so he'll take you wherever you guys want to go. So Anyway, today we've got something super special planned. We are in the city, so part of what we do is showing you guys the most beautiful remote places in Australia, but we also want to show you what you can do in the cities as well. Therefore, today we have arranged to go to the Adelaide Zoo. So this isn't just any old average zoo. These guys have actually got a $1 million panda sitting in the zoo there waiting for us to go see him. It's on loan from China and they are worth big bucks. So we're going to show you guys the panda and also a lot of different other animals in the zoo. It should be a sick day. Should be some David Attenborough impressions, and yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna stuff up a few animal names, which should be good. So anyway guys, today should be sick. Let's get into it.
So we've made it into the zoo after a little bit of trouble trying to find our vaccination certificates. We haven't had to show that ever, I don't think. So yeah, but first little sight is the crocodiles.
So that's actually an American alligator, and well, they both are, I think, because of the snout gives it away. I was trying to have a bloody whiz and this parrot kept looking at me dongle.
Appalachian sunrise.
So giant pandas spend majority of their day in bamboo forests, and they need to eat for 10 hours of a day to sustain their nutrition needs.
Sounds like me.
And me. So cute.
Feel it coming in. Golden, golden. I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high flies for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and hummingbird wing.
So we're just at the red panda exhibit and they're so cool to see. They've got like a skywalk above you, so you can literally watch her or him go right above you, and they look really playful and you could almost pat it, but I guarantee that you'd definitely get bitten. Insane though, it's so cool to see. Here we go, like I said about the skywalk, she's about to come over our head here. I don't know if you guys can see that. How cool is this? Insane.
I'll follow only golden.
So we're just at the Cassowary Den. I don't know if they call it again, but check out this big rooster. It's even got the bloody turkey neck, but I guarantee you this is no turkey. This thing will take your eye out. Watch how Sarah navigates the jungle in which she roams. Quite pleasant. I don't know if I sound like David Attenborough or bloody Dame Edna. Oh, so now we're in the
Australian rainforest.
The Australian rainforest, which we can look forward to when we get up to Queensland. This is sort of the sights we'll be seeing, but it's pretty cool, eh? How they can mimic the climate to be able to grow all this faunage. It's pretty cool. I feel like a bird's gonna shit on my head. Oh, here's a peacock. Shh, shh, big. Shh. Oh, it's a bloody turkey peacock. Check it out. I'm gonna get bitten by something today. There you go, mate. So here we've got a little owl.
Do not touch that.
I'm trying not to touch it. I'm actually pretty scared. These things look like tawny frog mouths. I know we've been up in the Barossa Valley and we've been drinking plenty of tawny port, but a tawny frog mouth is actually a bird. But check out that little beauty. I'm actually scared to go past his door here because he might grab hold of me. What do you reckon, mate? You gonna let me through? Yeah, mate, go on.
Appalachian sunrise. meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain Laurel high five.
Now finally, I found Sarah's spirit animal. Every morning I have to wait for her while she does her morning routine. Check it out, this is Sarah's spirit animal. A Galapagos tortoise.
I'll follow only golden.
It's so good to have you with us. Now, babe, here's some wet poppy too.
Spotting one of these birds, sorry, during the dark. Just ask you to grab a seat for me, or just remain on the edges of the water for me, just while we're moving.
I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
No, it's just something to kind of, rather than just giving them food that they can find really easily, they can, they have to kind of work for it a little bit more interesting, and it kind of keeps their brains occupied, keeps them going.
The orangutan's been doing a painting.
Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
So we've just finished at the Adelaide Zoo. We pretty much saw every single animal. They're all out and about. Now we're heading down to the Adelaide Botanical Gardens. So we'll see how it compares to Perth's gardens.
Golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things.
Oh, it's so humid in here.
Gold birds.
So we're just in the, I'll take this thing off for a sec. So we're just in the Botanical Gardens. This is actually a massive greenhouse, so it's fully solid roof over our head, fully transparent as you can see here. And yeah, it's pretty spectacular to be here, but let me tell you, come in here with a bit of water because it just sucks the heat out of here. The humidity is past 100%. It's freaking raining from the ceiling. But yeah, it's absolutely stunning, and definitely do this one if you're in the Adelaide Zoo region. We're loving it. Sarah's in her absolute element. One thing that I am a little bit disappointed about though is there's no bloody tomato bushes. I've really worked up an appetite for a good juicy tomato, and I just can't find a tomato bush. So how do you feel once you're outside?
So hot in there. I thought it was hot weather today, but oh my god, it is so humid and sticky in there. I'm literally sweating all over from, we're in there for probably 5 minutes.
So we've left the greenhouse and we're in the International Rose Garden now. Smells good.
Yesterday at the zoo was such a good day. Today we're at the Adelaide show grounds.
Yeah, that's it.
And we're going to go down to the farmers markets because it's Sunday morning, so go get some fresh food and stuff.
So we ended up grabbing a bit of fresh food from the markets, but it was very hectic. We've come down the road to McLaren Vale, which is another little wine region. It's a really gloomy day today, so we thought we'd capitalise.
Currently editing the video that you guys are watching right now, so it takes about 2,000 clicks to make one of these videos. Please give us 2 clicks, which is just a like and subscribe. It goes a long way.
And if there's any spots in South Australia that we haven't visited in our episodes yet, make sure you tell us.
Let us know.
So then we can go and visit.
Yeah, because we feel like we're missing places at the moment. Anyway guys, thanks heaps for watching. Now go watch this video right here. It's us exploring the York Peninsula and the Inns National Park. Thanks, legend.